Hey guys, it's Parker here, back at part 3 of Pyre. So let us continue our journey. You find everyone is feeling rather miserable. You sense just being a flagging hands eats away at one spirit, only the Tizo seems unaffected. Oh no, suffer alongside them. A moment, reader. There are several courses you may take through flagging hands. If you choose to prolong your stay, it may be worth your while. However, your companion's spirits shall likely suffer more. The lone minstrel says you can improve a talisman if you take a job here. Hedwin suggests taking this faster route will reduce your companion's loss of hope. The lone minstrel says you could get a valuable item if you take a job here. I don't really want to lose hope that much, so let's just get through this. You make relatively swift passage across the region. Let's keep going, everyone, just a little farther. While you give out opportunities to earn more soul along the way, you sense your fellow exiled spirits would have suffered greatly had you gone the long way. Your companions held to what hope they had. This attribute affects duration of banishment. You reached the pit of Millis, having lingered in flagging hands as little as necessary. The intense gloom of the region had little time to shake everyone's resolve. Ooh, a new page has been revealed. Oh, hi Jodario. You sensed Jodario's steel gaze well before you turned to her. Reader, rummaging about the wagon once again. Tell me something, now that you are here. Look at me. Are you afraid of me? You consider the question. You have never before met someone like her, but do know something of what happens to those who remain in the downside for many years. Jodario wishes to know if you fear her. I mean, Jodario, I'm not really scared of her. I could tell that she's actually a pretty nice person. Deny feeling that way. Yeah, I mean, why would I be afraid of you? You tell her that, although you do not yet know each other well, you do not fear her, and on the contrary feel safer in her presence. Yes, true. Truly. In that case, I have much work left to do. You shall fear me yet, if you survive this place. Now then, I shall go make my rounds. She walks away. You feel the floor of the wagon shake with her step. Jotaro gained one hope for the next ride. Hell yeah. It was not long before the empire began to crumble. With my liege gone, his own country quickly turned upon itself. I must admit that this collapse had started long before the emperor's disappearance. His decision to give chase after a miss, but hastened the inevitable. All the while, the rope caller stood by, awaiting such a time as he could rule my liege's stead. He would be our people's savior. His first charge was to organize a search for the missing Solian Mur. Warriors, pathfinders, and scholars heard the call and prepared to seek him out. There you are again, my lovely reader. How may I be of service? Ask what's on her mind. Are you flushing on the way across the flagging hands right now? A hideous place, or so I understand, for I can neither see it nor experience its wondrous aroma as you surely have, although perhaps you're accustomed to it now. The nightwings of the past mislike the place, of that I can assure you. We share a common misery. Now, please lead me to mine, unless there's a service you require me to render at this time. Bid her farewell. You know where to find me. I don't know, I just want to talk to her a bit, because, I mean, she really, literally has nothing to do. Oh, hey guys, you know, this place, a lot of folks, but not a lot of customers, know what I mean? So have a look around. Sorry, I never really liked this stuff, guys. Pretty woo, know what I mean? And if you want some more now, I know just individuals down who can get it. Catch me, you know. Just stop on by some other time.
Felicitala o seclamatai.
Must be our lucky day here, I don't know what, Dad. Alright, let us commence the rite. As you make preparations for the coming rite, you wonder if the stars above will even be visible through the dense fog hanging over the pit of Millis then. Teasel seems to be very concerned by something in the vicinity. The little imp disappears in a hurry. Oh, is Teasel alright? He was so frightened. He was not frightened. He was issuing a warning. Silence. Everyone, take cover. Giordano makes quick note of several hiding places among the nearby cracks and rotted husks. You wait. Something about the place dampens your senses. All you feel is the creeping dread. Then, from the shadows, a writhing shape slides forward, its hulking form trapped in raiment. The shape stops. Slowly, its head turns from one of you to the next, each in turn. Lies of you to hide yourselves from us, little night wings. Yet trespass on the resting place of the Masterborn. We shall see when the stars muster the courage to illuminate this place. The creature vanishes into the dark. After a time, your companions reconvene. That was a bog crone. Oh, what? Serpentine creatures made into the Commonwealth's southern bogs, widely feared. Indeed, that was Witch Udmilti of the Withdrawn. She is an ancient witch with an unhealthy obsession for Yislash, the Afterborn monstrosity. A triumvirate of bog dwellers, compelled by some sinister forces rather than by freedom. Teasel makes clear he has no love of Udmilti. Udmilti? Although the rites dictate she cannot harm you bodily, with her, best not to take unnecessary chances. We'll take what chances we can get on all this. Everyone, it's time.
Why, you made it, Frida. Made it all the way to the detestable pit of Milith. In doing so, of course, you have disturbed your ancient adversaries, the Withdrawn. The deranged witch who leads them has big plans in store, should she prevail in all this. Now, as you know, I normally would wish you a shameful defeat. But in this case, I wish you a little bit of luck.
The crone, Unilde, sees their companions gathered by their fire. Little flame, as the shall never warn ye here, but just survive the night. Hear us, ye thatch, make the Nightwing suffer. A monstrosity described in Myths and Ballads, still explained by the 8th scribe. Rookie trots forward from your ranks. Listen here, you old bag. You don't scare any of us one bit, you or your buddy Slash. Now, we doing this or what? The question hangs in the air for longer than is comfortable. It does seem to have drawn Umilde's attention, however. Rookie begins to squirm a bit. Then, Umilde moves his slender fingers to her mouth. Foolish, your soul shall grow, your soul shall grow, your soul shall grow. He shall consume ye. Your little flame has died. That we shall ensure. Umilde slides off toward her followers. Rookie remains motionless for a time. Oops.
Who shall strive for freedom? Rookie. Nay.
Granita?
Joe Dariel. Very well.
The crone shall make a first opponent. Everyone on guard. No matter where you go, your thoughts shall find you and devour you.
Begin. The first dousing. Alas. Your adversary's pyre now burns brighter than your own. That ought to wake you up. By the scribes. Do you believe you can prevail in this? They plunged into the pyre.
Like celebrity and flash, it flows within this lair, and beneath the swirl is his lifeblood. It shall engulf ye in such blackness and despair. Oh, okay.
The witch invokes a profane name I shan't repeat. Best beware her foul sorceries. Most foul. Neither triumvirate is closer than the other. Seize the orb. Bask in the purifying flame. United in banishment. And it is done. The Nightwings once again prevail. I thought for certain they would not.
Wow, that was scary, but we did it.
Is ended.
See, those doctors, this is a bunch of hissy talk. The scribes, they vanquished the assault just as we prevailed tonight. It would seem our adversaries failed to unnerve us. Yes, we have failed thee, and the deed shall be repaid in blood. As for ye fools, ye shall be consumed, and everything around ye, from the soil to the stars, you shall see.
Boundless are the teachings of the scribes.
Focus, training, powers, the path towards survival on the blood border. The northern edge of the Commonwealth is a flat and vulnerable expanse. These rites make similar demands of us.
It seems the exiled rookie opened up his eyes a bit.
See that, chumps? Old rookie Greenfield was a vitamin yet.
A blessing from the Alpha Chief himself. Until the stars align.
Having overcame the withdrawn in their victory, you and the others have some moments to recover from the ordeal and the relative safety of the Black Wagon. So, when can we get out of here? What, Greentail, had enough of Udmilde's hospitality for the time? Oh, Jody, yeah, thanks, I'm good. The reader and the stars point the way, as ever. It's just, so far, we kept on going north. That's the case again this time. The Sea of Solace, an impossible oceanic expanse pockmarked by crude little islets, spread north and west from here for untold leagues. I cannot tell you when the last vessel dared to sail those waters. Teasel asserts itself during the conversation. What is the matter, little one? Teasel is trying to get you to come look at something outside the wagon. Reader, please go see what he wants. You excuse yourself and follow the imp into the dark of night. You find May and the lone mister already gazing up at the stars. Can you not read the stars yourself then, Mr. Benso? I fear it is not so simple as matters of can or cannot when it comes to me, May. We shall see what the reader has to say, for it is his charge. And here he is, in fact. Thank you for fetching him, Teasel. Teasel is happy to have obliged the lone minstrel. Reader, it will seem the skies are clear to some extent. Please, look upon the stars and see where they compel us to go next. You look toward the heavens. Arrest the Azure Star. The Azure Star burns bright over the ruins of a lost frigate in the Sea of Solace. The Rite beckon on you still further north, toward the middle of the Sea of Solace. That's not good. You're joking, right, chum? Does the reader seem the joking type to you, Greentail? We do not argue with the story. You talk like that. You talk like we just go right out into the water. Pardon my interruption, though. Perhaps we can. Say what? My client, Sandalwood. He has a way of anticipating such eventualities. West of here lies a place called Big Bertrude's, a small bog dweller outpost at the edge of the sea. The proprietor is an old companion of his. She may be able to assist us. Hagen's smile returns. That sounds like our best shot right now. Let's pack it up and move as soon as possible. Greetings, reader. It is good that you are here, for there is something that I wish to tell you privately. Do you have a moment? I shall not keep you long, though I know your time is precious. Yeah, hear him out. Why not? You bid him to continue and make clear your interest in whatever he has to say. Very well, and thank you for your time. And, I should further note, matters that pertain directly to the rights I must reveal to you alone, for thus I am obliged. In any case, when you confronted the withdrawn, and which Udmilde, you might recall she tended to invoke a certain name. Usach, the Astroborn. I hesitate to say it even now. You would be forgiven if you took the ravings of Udmilde for mere nonsense. However, her words, as it turns out, ring with a certain truth. Before the union of the 8 skies, when first they found themselves here in the downside, this land was even less hospitable, if that can be believed. It was ruled over by the greater Titans. Colossal monsters that once roamed the downside. One called Usach was the eldest and most fearsome of the lot. Just the same, the skies managed to defeat it. They later used Usach's own hide and ichor to bind the Book of Rites. However, Usach did not truly die, for by some accounts it seems to be incapable of death. The creature is regenerating even now, though very, very slowly. Its vow is to devour this land and everything in it. Only then can it return to whatever plane that banished it to ours. So, in a way, it is in exile, just like you. If ever should the creature be reborn, it shall be many ages hence. Thus, the ravings of Udmilde are more or less inconsequential for the while. Yet the history is such and inexorably linked to the rites, and therefore must be known. I trust your research of the book shall lead you to discover more in time. I hope all this is some reassurance. And now I leave you to your more immediate concerns. I shall go check to see how everyone is faring at this time. He heads on to the evening, bidding you a good rest of the evening. Let us continue our journey. It's the place. Let us go to see my client's companion as soon as he is ready. Big birchers is a sickly gathering of bogdars who stay within shadows. You can feel their eyes surveying everything. The lone minstrel steps forward. Sandal was sent up. Those words are enough to make the bog dwellers snap to attention. They emerge from the mud and dark and begin inspecting your black wagon with their strange tools. One of the bog dwellers slitters forth. She is larger than the rest, and leaves no doubt that she commands the others. Thou speakest the name Saddlewit. We will know his whereabouts. Reveal them to us. Good day to you, Big Bertrude. She is a bog dweller, once feared and respected in the Commonwealth for his sources work. It was a pleasure to meet you at last, for Saddlewood always spoke highly of you and your handiwork. He did he? In turn, we know who thou must be. Yet, thou speakest of the past. Saddlewood, does he yet to live? Speak plain and quickly. To be quite frank with you, madam, I do not know for certain, for I have been apart from him for some time, carrying on his will. Though I have every faith that Saddlewood lives. As for his current whereabouts, I understand it awaits us somewhere near Wakingwood, beyond the waters. We wish to seek him there, though as you can see, our wagon is ill suited for the task. The one called Virtue frowns at this, studying the lone minstrel all the while. Indeed. Then, leave us. Return at dawn. That is all. By your grace, Big Bertrude. The lone minstrel turns away, but Headland stops him. Hold on, are you sure about this? Leaving a wagon to their care? All should be in accordance with my client's plan. You keep calling Saddlewood your client. He must reward you well. Hey, in a manner of speaking, he helped me find a sense of purpose I thought lost. Headland nods at this, then turns to you. Well, my friend, I guess you'll see what happens, right? I'm off to let the others know. You find yourself with time for your vacations, while the bog dwellers go about their business. Teasel will be pleased to go over the finer points of the rites with you. You sit down with Teasel to go over some of the subtler aspects of the rites, such as the state of banishment and how to return from it. You sense he is beginning to understand. Teasel is letting what you said of banishment sink in. The lone minstrel finds it early the next day. Reader, it is ready. Please, come have a look. The others are already there. The black wagon appears different now than it did even a day before. The hull is fully sealed and reinforced, and all manner of nautical equipment adorns the port side. Wow. You people seeing this? Gonna have a look around. The wagon should be fit for a sea voyage. Let us depart at your earliest convenience. What about Big Bertrude? She then appears as if on cue. Tell the Saddlewood he owns us twice over. If I may, Big Bertrude, you could tell him yourself if you wish to accompany us in our voyage north. Our group will welcome someone of your vast experience. Dare thee make flirtations upon us? No, Enough. But should ye see that Saddlewood, tell him also to come and visit us again. Now, be gone from here, and tell no one that we were paid in favors. She sputters off without another word. Soon the lone minstrel breaks silence. We are fortunate that she assisted us, but we should go, just as she said. I know the navigational controls and shall explain. It's so exciting! I don't know how to swim! Oh my god. Tiso seems to share May's enthusiasm for heading out to sea. I am beginning to feel ill already. Set sail! You and your companions watch the sea as your wagon rolls over the gentle waves. We have crossed into the Worm Gulf. I hope that all of you are acclimating well. There is no acclimating to these worm-infested waters. We risk everything to sail here. As long as we follow the cold current Big Richard indicated, we shall be safe. If the next rite is in the middle of the sea, how will our adversaries meet us there? They shall find their way as we find ours. It is all part of the scribe's design. Now, reader, please confirm the next point on our sea journey. We seek the Hulk of Horus. The wagon continues rolling gently across the waves, which seems to be a welcome change of pace after having come from flagging hands not very long ago. However, Jodaro seems more concerned now than before and paces heedlessly. When she notices Ricky, she stops him for some questioning. Greentail, how is he doing? Who? Hedwin? Oh, he's pretty much the same. Been up all night, retching into the waters of had to guess. His first time out at sea? His first. She turns to you. Reader, please check on Hedwin when you have the opportunity. He requires our support and requires swift recovery. You wish them a good afternoon as you go check up on the others in the group. Later, you find Hedwin looking out of sorts. Oh, hello, my friend. It's just, the sea hasn't been good for me, I guess. It's funny, all this trouble, just to get back to the Commonwealth of all places. Hey, tell me something. What do you miss the most about that place? Hedwin wants to know what you missed about your past life. Perhaps the food. You confess soon that you do miss Commonwealth cuisine, not that you often got to eat your fill of it or anything. The food? That's a surprise. I always thought the food was terrible. Huh, I hope you're not offended. I think maybe you haven't tried real food. One day, if we luck out and find ourselves decent ingredients, I'll cook something for you, okay? Anyway, I'll be fine, I think. Thank you for checking up on me. He says he wishes to be alone. There's not much to be done for him for now. No, he's too ill to conduct the next rite. And I plan on getting him on the next ride, but oh well. I am sorry for my interruption, reader. Please again confirm the next point on our voyage. I described the sea, you didn't know it was so beautiful? Having escaped the waters of Wormgrove, you now can see what must be the Hoka Forest far on the horizon. Not everyone has taken well to sea voyage, however. Teasel is wondering if Hedwin is feeling better. He requires further rest, Teasel. All we can do is to wish him a swift recovery. Reader, sir, from this point, our voyage must diverge from Virtue's instructions. Please, consult with your companions about which course to take. Teasel wants to fish for something tasty here. May believes that the 8th scribe shall bless you here. Oh, let's go to here. Let's go here. The sea is peaceful for the most part, save for occasional strange shimmers beneath the surface. You realize the little mister was looking down at them along with you. Those shapes down there, some must be worms of the Sea Dominion, cast into exile. I understand they tirelessly fought the Commonwealth's wars, having grown wary of their own. They must make worthy adversaries. Teasel appears to have spotted something tasty. Teasel dives without warning into the depths below. And there he goes again. That one enjoys being at sea despite his perils. Eventually, the little imp resurfaces, touching something in his paws. Teasel caught a lesser shambler. You can always sell it. Whoa, 88? So nice. At last, you arrive at the Hoka Forest. After journeying across the sea, it seems the next ride is to commence here soon, though there is no sign of our next adversaries yet. Reader, a moment of her time. Yes, what is on her mind? Hedwin. He is beginning to recover from an illness. However, its sudden announcement serves as a reminder, I believe. I have known Hedwin since he was a child. Even now, I hesitate to say that he has grown. Nevertheless, there are such things that you and I would never say to him directly. For instance, I struggle with his confidence at times. Whether he leads us to our freedom or our doom, I am ambivalent. Speak not a word of this to him, of course, in case that is unclear. I shall tell him in my own way, if and when the time requires. In any case, when times remind me of his mortal weaknesses, I end up having to consider what should happen should we become separated permanently. She trails off a while. What I mean to say is, you should know that I am fully pledged now to this quest of ours, whether Hedwin is the one to lead us to its end or not. I have my reasons. One of them is him. I expect the same holds true for you. That is all I wish to say. Take care, reader. She nods and brushes past you toward the door.
Malukastes.
There is an undulation I have sensed, reader, which means I think that your black wagon sails the sea. Am I not right? Of course I am. She laughs at this, or at herself perhaps. I scarcely remember the sea. It has been a little while since I bathed in it, you understand. My memory is a bare wistful nonetheless, although if I remember correctly, the Sea of Souls is a disgusting mockery of the Emerald Seas near to the Empire. Do be careful out there, will you? Now let me cease my prattling, lest I extend my sentence by another such eternity or two. We had best stick to business.
Lencio me Francis.
The Emperor Suliamer knew not of this, of course. His expedition yielded not the treasure he desired, but brought him closer to his country than he had never been before. As he traveled down the river Scolarian in pursuit of greed, he found instead an inkling of shame. He saw the sunken faces of his people, heard their words for him. In time he could not ignore it, and it proved more than he could bear. The river finally claimed him, his belongings, and his retinue. Once the people heard, I understand, they cried with joy. Perhaps he had perished, but the mercy shown to him, I think, is what transformed him.
Hey, state ipsual.
Oh, hey guys, funny running out here right in the middle of the drink, know what I mean? Not a lot of customers here today, so have a look, give you a good deal. Let us commence the rite. Having landed the Hulk of Horus, you and your fellow exiles now anticipate the hour that the rite set to commence again. What do you think, Tizo? The one I look just like Mr. Headwood? Tizo is worried about, oops, I skipped it. Wait, I think, what's that? Serpentine creature appears from the water, followed by several others of its kind. You recognize it as the worm of the Sea Dominion. What they all are doing here you see plain by the ritual rhymes. The nearest one somehow loosens its mask. Good sirs and good ladies, so it is you that hate to summon the glorious competition against this knight and this brigade. Well then, let us do battle now without delay. More than our freedom is at stake here, but our very honor, and this knight fully intends to reclaim this. Oh, and lest this knight forgets, he is called Sir Gilman. He is the once proud knight of the Sea Dominion, on a self-made quest to regain his honor. He salutes you all in behalf of the Pyrehearts until the contest. He splashes out of view, just as the stars above him begin to shimmer with strange light.
Relentless, aren't we, reader? Even the vastness of the sea was not enough to thwart your coming here unto the Hulk of Horus. You would be wise not to underestimate your adversaries here, despite their pitiable look. I am, of course, referring to the Pyrehearts. These rites are but another war to them, and that makes you their mortal enemy. I expect your battle to be glorious.
Your fellow exiles are gathered on the rotting deck of the Hulk of Horus. As their adversaries clamber into view, Rookie piles up to them. Say, what are you worms even doing here? Can't you just swim back to the Commonwealth, or the Sea Dominion, or wherever it is you're from? Ha ha! An excellent point. It seems then that these officers and the rights are covered, would you say, sire? Just get rid of them, Rite Gilman. As a commanding officer, just I hereby command it. Hark! This knight wishes to introduce his noble commander. No worm knight in history has withstood as many frontline battles. Doff your helm, sir, as is our custom. May our visitors tremble at the sight of you. Sir Gilman attends to his commander's mask, despite his protest. Wait! Get this on his mask! This knight hereby presents you to the great Sir Deluge, who somehow survived countless battles. A noble visage, is it not? Sir Deluge trembles and swerves. So, yes, you can swim or no? Huh! Of course we knights can swim! All knights of the Sea Dominion can! But we are exiles in this land, the same as ye. We can swim, 'tis true, but 'tis summarily impossible to swim back up the river down which you were flushed to end up here. Nay, there is but one way to return. Silence, Gilman! No, nobody cares! We're back to your post! Sir Gilman hesitates, but does as he is told. This guy knows who we are, anyways, and he is not afraid of you. He somehow climbs back into his mask and coils up to his full height. And now, and guard! The exiles of the Warren Triumvirate take their positions as they focus on the Book of Rite. Reader, Hedwig's illness means he cannot help us here. He shall be counting on us.
Who shall conduct the rite? Tiso. May.
Ralistas?
Dariel. It is done.
Let us make short work of this lot. Gilman! This is status report. What is the enemy's position? They don't sound ready to confront us, sir. A very brave triumvirate they seem to this night's eye. Brave? They're sucking monsters one and all. Pyrehearts, be ready!
Banished from this place. The orb engulfed in fire. I wonder, shall the Nightwings press their luck? Tiso takes the plunge. Fear not the purifying flame.
Gilman! Your former sloppy! Fight them so your miserable life is on the line! Your words do wound me, sir. This knight gives every right his very, very best. Though, perhaps you do have much to learn from such a brave child, but that's the one whom you don't face. Whose side are you on? Get out there and practice him at once! Tiso notes the Pyrehearts seem to be too busy arguing to pay any attention.
There seems to be dissension in your adversary's ranks. 'Tis little wonder these fool verily. Oh? You left yourselves wide open. I almost pity what transpired there. From burning flame to ash. So it is. And it is done. The Nightwings prevail. Their fire burns, whilst that of their adversaries is but ash.
We did it!
Thus end this night's proceedings.
Tiso is very pleased to have prevailed against the War Knights of the Pyrehearts. The seal's making a little queasy, honestly, but we still won! We won! I expected more from the War Knights of the Dominion. This night commends you, noble Nightwings. Gloriously fought indeed, and this knight shall wistfully remember this defeat until the end of his days. Silence, Gilman! This saw your father now cavorting with our enemies? How dare you! Well, this knight was but a tempting honorary compliment, sire. Is it not in accordance with the rights to praise one's adversaries on a worthy outcome? Worthy? This I just show you where the miserable little minnow? You're a failure, Gilman. Get now for this nice sight.
What stirs now in the hearts of all these exiles? The imp Tiso appears to have a certain depth of knowledge.
Tiso just had a flash of inspiration but is on the rise and is part of the Nightwings.
Until the next Rite.
After eating the Pyrehearts rather soundly, you are allowed to return to the wagon with your companions. There is little discussion of the Pyrehearts, who seem to have already swam out toward wherever next the stars directed them. Instead, your fellow exile's attention turns toward your companion who is absent for the rite. How is Hedwin? The lone minstrel makes a sound, but no words form as yet. Something is troubling him. I urged him to remain bedridden.
Pyre?
And he simply would not listen. I am very sorry, but... Wait, what? Everyone stares at the lone minstrel in stunned silence. The lone minstrel breathes a heavy sigh. But then... Hey, what's with the long faces, everyone? Minstrel! I should wring that neck of yours. As I was attempting to explain, Hedwin is already up and about. Despite my having strongly recommended for the rest, those that are unaccustomed to sea voyage and take ill, they are very likely to experience further symptoms if they now remain bedridden or at least sedentary. Hedwin is running a considerable risk of having spent another night in great discomfort. What are you, a doctor? Nay, although I traveled once with one extensively. Look, I appreciate your caution and concern, Tariq, but I'm pretty well accustomed to discomfort here, and I had to see how things turn out tonight. I haven't had to stay out of Rite like that before. So, you're back among the living then, Hedwin. I was just seasick. Nevertheless, your full recovery requires rest. I think we all could use some rest after tonight. Anyway, thank you everyone for your concern. I'm sorry that I worried you, or perhaps you prefer the burden. He turns to you. My friend, what do you say we figure out where to go next? I'm beginning to miss being on solid ground. You've fallen outside where the night sky awaits. Hey, I want to thank you for conducting the ride back there without me being there. I can rest easy knowing you and the others could get through it. Anyway, I'll leave you to your... I begin to imagine where we'll be out to next. We're well past anywhere on the downside I've ever been. Even Jody hasn't gone this far. He bids you a good evening as turn your attention back to the sky. Triesta, the Silver Star. The Silver Star burns bright over the fissured lands of Black Basin. Still further north then. Not simply north. This shall prove difficult. What's the problem? Our destination is beyond the Death's Tempest. A vessel such as ours has little hope of traversing it intact. Can we go around it? Given our confrontation with the Pyrehearts, our chances back in worm-held waters will be even worse. Come on, people! It'll be just another day in the downside. Go get yourselves to sleep while we still can. Bet you'll feel better in the morning. Your optimism is infectious, isn't it? You all concur that rest is in order, for the sea journey has been taxing to everyone. Come daybreak, you shall have to find a way to sail past the Death's Tempest. Tiso has been in a rather cheerful mood since being out at sea and seems pleased to see you. Tiso is grateful at having the opportunity to catch a fish for old time's sake. Tiso is asking if you want to know why he loves fishing so much. He says it's incredibly rhetorical in nature, so I anticipate his response. Teasel loves catching fish because he hates them and everything they stand for. Wow. He has devoted his life to the eradication of their kind ever since they killed his family. Oh no. Teasel. That's so sad. He seems on the verge of tears. I am on the verge of tears too. Still, as far as you are aware, I just cannot cry. Then he leers at you, eyes wide, expecting a response. It seems he told you a joke. You must do your best value laugh following Teasel's joke. He stares at you sidelong for a moment. Teasel admits the real reason he loves catching fish is because Falcon Ron pays joking. He sneaks back at you and bounces off. Wow, Teasel. Okay, and that'll be it for part 3 of Pyre. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.